Okay, let's talk real quick about spreadsheets. Now, if you already know how to use spreadsheets or you use Google Docs or Google Spreadsheets, this video isn't for you. You can just skip this lesson. But for those of you that I know there are kind of some beginners in this class when it comes to at least running a business or tracking numbers and things, some of you obviously have experience with different businesses and building different types of online projects, but you may not be a numbers person or you may not really be into the accounting. It would really help you if you don't need to go and become an accountant, but if you learn some basics of how to kind of track numbers or do some planning. So if you have a Gmail account, which I highly recommend just because they're great tools that you get for free with a Gmail account, like storage and other things, you can go under Google Drive, which is kind of under your main menu in Google. And you come into Google Drive, and if you click here like new, like this is for an account that doesn't have anything yet, you can add folders, whatever, but you come down here and you see Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and then you can see Google Forms, Google Drawings, Maps. If you go to Google Sheets, this is Google's version basically of like Microsoft Excel, but it's their own spreadsheet process, and it's all web-based. So what's cool about this is you can work on this spreadsheet from any computer, anywhere that you can access the internet. So spreadsheets basically just have columns and rows. So you could say, let's say, costs, and you could have this column named costs. And then you could just start, like, let's say, doing some basic budgeting for a project. You could say, like, website design. And let's make this column a little bigger. So you're going to have website design. You're going to have a product logo made. You're going to have, oh, I don't know, let's say... So you're going to have interface programming done. Let's say it's some kind of web-based tool. Anyways, then you could say, okay, I'm going to budget for $250 to have the website designed, another $250 to have the logo created, and I'll spend up to $400 to have the programming done on the little service I want to start and sell, at least in version 1. But you can come in here and you can actually do formulas, so you can have all these cells add up and it'll show like a total in here of all this. So if you ever change any of these numbers, it automatically changes the grand total. You'll have to come in here to figure out all the formatting and formulas. You could do, let's see if I think if you go like this, and then I actually use a different one, but let's see if we can find it real fast. Function sum. And there we go. So we're now basically telling it in this cell to add up everything here. So let's say we go, you know what? I found a guy that'll do the programming for only $200. Now we see this automatically changes to $700. And we say, oh, I got a guy that'll do the website design for $175 on a deal from a friend. Now we've cut our total. We can put here project costs. So this will keep a running total here if we change any of these. But you can have a giant column of costs that automatically change with these. So you can do project costs with this, speed costs. You could do a daily total of how many days it's going to take to do things for our, we went over the speed cost analysis, project cost analysis. But anyways, this is just a basic crash course on spreadsheets if you've never used one. Most people have, but I use this one, but I also use some different ones internally with my team. That's why I had to look real quick and see what that formula was because I forgot where it was. But spreadsheets are very powerful, and because of the fact that you can access this from your phone, from a tablet, from any computer, anywhere in the world, if you get access to the internet, once you have a Google spreadsheet set up, it's just something good to start using to manage some of your projects, to manage some of the money when it comes in and how you're budgeting for, if you're going to hire another outsourcer or hire someone full-time to do support, you can kind of keep a running total of your business costs, your overhead, calculate some of your cash flow, things like that. So anyways, it's very, very smart to use spreadsheets to kind of manage your business, at least in the early stages until you can just pay someone to manage it all for you and just send you reports. That's what, more successful businesses do. But oftentimes as entrepreneurs, we end up doing everything ourselves. And the point is there's very powerful spreadsheets we can use pretty much for free, like this one that comes with Gmail, with Google Drive and Google Sheets. So if you want to know more about how to use this, just look at YouTube videos for Google Sheets or Google Docs, and it'll cover a lot of how to use all these different functions that they have in here and what all you can use it for your business. And you'll even find some templates you'll find some files, sample files that you can open in this that other people have created that create basic business forecast, business plan numbers, kind of calculate general overhead, things like that. So you may want to do that as well. But anyways, I just wanted to make a quick video because in order to be successful at marketing today, period, it's all about the numbers. The math is where it's all at. Knowing our EPC costs, our conversion costs, our advertising costs, where our growth is coming from, how many people take our upsells, how many are taking the back ends, how many commissions we're earning off our autoresponder series from day 6, from day 10. So we need to start getting a handle on all the numbers in the business. It's almost like a video game. That's the scoreboard, is knowing all these different numbers. And that's really what business comes down to. It's just kind of knowing the numbers and then just using those numbers strategically so we can make more money and make bigger numbers. So anyways, check that out. Google Sheets, it's very cool. It's very powerful, and it's free.